You don't just use your hand. Look at my body. It's my body that's moving, right? It's not just my hands moving like this. It's my whole body. My whole body that's moving. So you move your body. All right. Hand flip. And the other finger peck.
Finger pecking.
So now you turn your finger over. Peck like a woodpecker. Peck like. How did that feel? The other one, this one.
It felt great. It felt relaxing. It felt relaxing and energizing at the same time.
Your face there.
And so that one you can go down and up.
More down.
Yes, it's stimulating, right? Anything that is stimulating, you can move down and up. Soft, you only go one way. Okay. And the reason for that is the return direction is always stimulating. So if you're doing something that is to sedate or disperse, you don't want to bring up the energy.
And when you're sedating, you're always starting from the top this way.
Not necessarily.
Not
One
necessary?
direction.
Only one.
One direction.
Okay.
Can come up here. Lie down, please.
Oh,
Okay.
my turn.
Yeah, check out this test here. Maybe right on. Okay. No. Okay, let's test you. Okay? Let's test. What's that? Okay. And forehead test. Okay. Now, I'm going to go one direction. Large intestinal channel goes up. And up here. And chest. And one direction.
Sedate.
Okay. Now, now, the other direction. The return direction. Now to the finger here. And up with your arm. And it's right. So if you want to do a sedation,
One direction.
one direction, and it's usually light. And if you want to tonify the return direction, tonify. But you cannot tonify using the directional way, because the first way is always
Sedate.
That's right. So you don't want to sedate the person anymore if they're relaxed and sedated anyway. Right? So you don't use that theory. What theory do you use to tonify immediately?
Pack.
A heavy touch, right? Doesn't give you permission to whack the person. That does give you permission to do that. Not whacking them, knocking them out, okay? And that will bring energy. That will be the immediate thing that we can do to bring it. That's why I said this bladder chop, right? That's to bring energy back to you and to go up and down. But it's heavy, heavy touching. All right, so this one then is finger peck, and it's very light as well. So you just lift your hands and drop it down. And you're in like a beak of a bird. And you just drop it. You're not pushing down like this.
Oh,
Okay?
exactly.
Oh, right. And so you're just lifting your wrist and dropping your hand. Lifting your wrist and dropping your hand. Lifting your wrist and do it down.
Is
Okay?
it one finger? Are you using one finger?
The whole finger.
All the fingers.
Three of them anyway. Three of them. So like Tai Chi, right? Fingers like this, Tai Chi, the crane's beak. Yes? Okay. And so, excuse me?
The ring, middle, and the index is only ones that's packed.
Okay. Those three. And I'm just going to show you on the bladder channel now. I don't want to go into showing you this and that. Okay? I told you which ways you can use. So I'm just going to demonstrate on the bladder channel enough so that she can tell you how it feels. Body. Get breath back.
Sedated.
I'm trying to find words for the feelings, and
So let's create words then.
it feels like I could feel energy softly going down my body from here down softly. That sort of like the energy channels were opened in a soft way.
Yes. Okay. And then what's the next one? Knuckle. There's this knuckle right here. This knuckle right here. Not this knuckle and not this finger. So you have to be precise. Your knuckle is what comes down here sharply, and this is a heavy one. So, but it's still, your wrist is flexible. Don't go down like this. It's this going down. Other way down. This way. That's it. So you need to use that knuckle. No, not your hand go flopping like this. Hold it stiff. Hold it stiff. Bend your fingers. Look, I got my fingers bent this way. And my knuckles sticking out here. Okay? And so you're moving your wrist. You're going like this. You're going like this. Your wrist is stiff. It's your wrist, bend the wrist. Don't turn your wrist. Don't turn your hand. Just straight up and down. Straight up and down. 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 Yeah. Hit with the knuckles. Hit with the knuckles, not the flat of your hand. Hit with the knuckles.
And this one you would do on one side of the body and
No.
on the other side, or it's still both?
All of them on both sides of the body.
At the same time.
Okay? I don't like one side because you alter and go to the other side is a different animal altogether. Okay.
Dr. Shao, you use these knuckles and not this one.
This knuckle right here.
Okay.
Okay? No other knuckles. This one.
The fingers.
This one here. Okay? And you move your wrist. Don't stiffen your wrist. Don't turn your hands. Just up and down. Up and down. And it's your knuckle. Your hand needs to be stiff. Stiffen up the knuckle. Come on. Hear it?
It's like you knock the door, right? Was it like when you knock the door?
Yeah, but except you got your hands turned the other way.
Yeah.
Watch me. Okay, you folks, come on. You know which is up and which is down, right? So turn it up. Your hand is up. No, not going down like this. Stiff like this. Now we've got different hand knuckles. There's others that go like this. All right? So be specific in your observation. And so this knuckle is stiff. So this is what? Stimulating or sedating?
Stimulating.
Pardon?
Stimulating.
Okay, good. So that means I can go up, is that right? Up and down. Okay. And
What is simulating? Is that tongue?
and the kidney point, just do a little bit more bigness, okay? All right. How does that feel?
Stimulating.
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 Okay. And now to finish that off, and you can use this anytime by itself, or to finish off a stimulating or a sedating thing, is the long rub. The long rub. And so the thing is, the first is the long rub with touch. And so you can rub down, and again, you are spreading your hands. And so you are moving, evenly, hopefully, that you can move evenly and go down the whole day. Then, if the person, you can't cover the whole body, you actually go down here, and then you go up here again and cover the whole body like this. You understand? Before you go down the leg. Okay? Anytime you have to repeat up at the body, if the person is, you can't hands, your hands cannot reach the hole.
Oh, got it.
Okay? Then do it inner,
And then go
and
up.
then outer.
Got it.
And then go down the legs. Okay? And now you're going to do it on the corona, the aura, so you don't touch at all. Right there, that up.
Keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. So that it's not bothering, and then stay here. Here, these. Here. This. That's better. Okay. And so now you just the aura. And this is after you've done a stimulating move, then what you want is cap it. Because if you've done a stimulating move, then the energy will keep bouncing, right? And so if you don't put a cap on here like this, then the energy is going to just keep bouncing out. And you'll lose energy. Well, this way, do you know what I mean? I'm putting a cap on,
Mm-hmm.
and just an inch or two away.
This is called long run capping. Is that what it is? This is what you call it, long run capping?
Long run over the field. But it is, the purpose is to cap, to prevent that energy that you're stimulating.
The long run is always a backward walk as opposed to doing it forward.
Yes, it's better, because it goes with the flow. This way, also, you're stimulating. This is a sedating thing, okay? Okay. Any comments? We really need some fresh air. I'm sorry.
So that last move, you're not touching the person, you were,
You're doing your aura, an inch away, just like the brushing and the packing, like this. Okay? You're doing just an inch away. That's right. And remember, your right hand finger is on top of the left. Remember the scanning? Remember the scanning? The scan just an inch away. Remember the scanning? To
Mm-hmm.
determine the diagnosis? Yeah, okay. So this is the same way, but then when you separate it and do the side, of course you can't put your, and you also don't do it with down the leg, because if you keep it down, you'll be scanning the center, between the legs instead of the legs, right? Okay, so use your common sense in this. All right, so if a person is thin, you don't have to worry. You just go down once down the middle of the body. Okay, any other questions? Okay, yeah, don't be apprehensive about practicing. You'll love it. You'll end up really, really liking it, yeah, okay? Bruce?
Yeah, are the moves the same for the front of the body? I would suspect not, right?
I'm sorry.
Are the moves here, or the techniques, are they the same for the
Yeah.
front of the body
Well,
too?
I'm going to demonstrate now, okay?
Okay.
Patrick, you have a question?
And long run, aura way, or you work the inner channel near the spine, then you work more laterally out, then you work sight.
No,
Oh, you guys did that.
both hands. You never work one side at one time. Both here, then here, then here. Okay? If the person is, you don't need 3 times on her body. I mean, if a person is really fat, then you want to, do it that way. And then your arm, down. And then you do down the arm.
I just wondered because if the person's body is really tight, may not be, at least my arms may not be long enough.
Well, then you can do it this way. Okay, so you're not twisting your body. So you can do it this way or this way. All right, and this way. You can reach, and then you're still, when it never go down that way. Never the hands pinning down. There's a different movement of chi. This way you're dragging it, you're sedating it. The other way you're stimulating, you're pushing the energy out. You feel the difference. Okay,
Does that have to do with also right being with right and left?
well, you
being
can work
left?
on that
No,
side
I
if
was,
you want.
I mean, when it's sedating because you're in the same, you know, you're working on, like if you're going down her right side with your right hand, is that one of the reasons why it might be
No.
sedating?
No. It is,
Because you were talking about if you do it this way, then you're doing the, you know, your right to her left.
no, it's if you go this way, you're pushing the chi. This way, you're settling and dragging the chi. There's not the right hand and left. It's, you work both sides at the same time. Okay? And so therefore, you try it. I think just start with a question. You try it first and we'll observe and you'll find what's not so strange, because none of you have done massage, let's say, you know, so it's okay. All right? So just enjoy kind of trying to try to use the techniques. All right? And just remember, I prefer working both sides at once, rather than one side and then the other side. That's what we're talking about. The other is you're pushing energy that way. It's a very different feel than moving energy this way. Okay? All right. Bruce, what was your question?
Nah, it was it's
Huh?
fine.
What was your
We're
question?
fine. Well, I mean, it was if someone's
That large? Oh boy.
Oh, I know some, you know, so.
No, not that large.
I actually do, but I mean, so you know, you work like this. My question was, and
And you
I
can't
think
reach
it's
to the
obvious.
other side, you know,
Well,
right? If it's that big.
Well, what I think is obvious, and I didn't get that, is you don't first go down the whole body and then come back and then get these parts here. I mean, you get the whole upper body first and then.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then go down to the bottom. And if you have to, it's not extreme, then work one side, then go to the other.
Okay.
And before you go all the way down. Okay? I mean, you just have to adjust a little bit. I mean, I don't see anybody
Well,
that big, okay?
400, say.
Well, no, in
$400.
the believe it or not, yes, there is. But how often are you faced with people that big?
Sometimes. You
They
know.
need 2 seats in your plane.
Back home, we have a lot
Yeah,
of.
Oh, I know, but that big? Come on.
No,
Nah,
they
no,
do. We have people
So
there.
he's talking about this big.
This big.
They have to be extra.
400 pounds. You
Yeah,
know.
they have to pay for 2 seats.
In that case, you're gonna need
Even,
a full
I'll
plate.
tell you, even the samurai, no, what's that?
Sumo.
They're not that big, come on. They're about that big. Okay, so come on, I know. Okay, so they're not that big, because when they're that big, they're like they can't be. I mean, they got that big, you know, right?
No.
So it's this big they are. I know, I watch the sumo wrestlers too. Okay, so no exaggeration. Okay. All right, so you have your partner? Let's just practice this first time, and then you'll get a bit of hands-on work. All right, now, but she turns to get up, okay? Turn towards me. Always turn towards. Yeah, you gotta move over this way. That's it. And then just get up on the elbow first. That's it. And then just see if she's dizzy or not. And you're always there. And then put your leg over. Yeah, of course. Yes. You're gonna get up, right? And then sit up like this. But always be there. And then you can get up. Then you can get up. And you're there until she's right up and she's okay. You don't have to hang on. By the way, you should have your hair up. Don't take it down.
Very when it's up like that, very good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, leave these little parts coming down, you know,
Yeah.
just down around the edges.
This side's too much, you gotta.
Yeah, you have to make it a little more even, but.
But it is.
Use a mirror.
You don't want your face all over your beautiful face.
No, it's, you,
Your
it
hair all
lifts
over
your,
your beautiful face.
lifts you up, your, you know, when we get older, it's good to lift things up.
Yeah.
And also,
That's true.
it does.
Go take a look. Go take a look at the bathroom. Go on. Okay, so now you bring practice as, you know, you don't have to rush yourself, but don't just kind of drag over everything and chat too much. I expect you to chat, but we've got a lot to go through, okay? And so we have another four, you know, today, hopefully we can get through, and so enjoy it, okay? And so,
Should
do
we-
you have your partners?
Yeah.
Yes?
Should we play, we are gonna do the cover?
Yes, you have the cover? Yeah?